Hey friends, welcome to Kirsten Nielsen Yoga. I'm Kirsten and I'll be teaching you today a wind down practice for when you've had a really long day and you need a yoga practice that really honors the energy that you've expended in that day and allows you to calm the system and come back to softness. Now you won't need any props for this practice, just simply yourself and your yoga mat. And those of you who are looking for retreats and trainings with me, please click the link in the description below and enjoy the practice. Alright guys, so after a busy day, we are winding it down and starting with child's pose to do that. So if you know that you have sensitive knees, then maybe grab a blanket for underneath the knees now. We're going to bring the big toes to touch and you choose the degree of the hip opener for you. So maybe the knees come out a little wider, maybe they're a little closer in. Sit bones moving towards the heels, but if the hips are really tight today, you might grab a pillow to come between the calf and the thighs. And then walking the hands forwards and lower the forehead down to the mat. So I'm just going to gently lift my head off so I can still talk to you and the microphone isn't muffled. So taking a big breath in into the low back ribs and breathing into the belly. And then just allow the head and the arms to get really heavy on the exhale. So there's this sense of just landing, especially after a really busy day. And sometimes if we have such a busy work day, we're still so caught up in the mind of all the things that we've done or that we have to do, that it takes us a little bit longer to really land. So just be compassionate with yourself and just meeting yourself with kindness as you take the next 5 deep breaths to slow down. So you choose, you can either keep the lips closed or with every exhale, open the mouth, finding the release with the out breath, maybe making a sound, a sigh. And breathing in more space with the in-breath. Starting to create more space, not just in the physical body, but also in the energetic body, in the mind. And letting go with the exhale. Now, if you really need stillness, now that you've come into it and you want to stay here a little longer like this, then please stay. Otherwise, we're going to walk the hands over towards the right. So finding lots of length through the left side body, and just let the head be heavy. Keep moving that left sit bone back. And slow breath in. And long breath out. And one more like that on this side. Inhale. Slow exhale. And then walking the hands back to center and then over towards the left side. Breathing in more space into the right side body. Right sit bone keeps grounding down. Head heavy. Breathing in. Releasing even more on the breath out. Inhale slow. Exhale. Walking the hands back to center and then walking the hands in. towards the knees. Take a seat if you can. So if you have your pillow, just bring it a little bit more forward, so you're sitting onto the pillow. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Work the palms towards one another. Send the fist down, lift the heart up. Inhale, so it's just a gentle back bend. A little bit of heart opening here. Maybe gently lift the chin. And as you exhale, bring the fist over towards the left hip and lower the left ear to the left shoulder. And then back to center with the head, send the fist down, inhale. Fist over towards the right hip, lower the right ear to the right shoulder on the exhale. And back to center with the head, send the fist down, breathe in. Release the hands and come into a tabletop position on the breath out. So knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and just moving really intuitively and slowly. And especially if you've been sitting at a desk all day, this movement will feel really nice through the side body. Getting more movement into the pelvis. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to transition to down dog. We're not going to be holding it for very long. So walking the hands a hand's distance forwards, tucking the toes under. So make sure the hands are a little wider, especially if you're feeling the shoulders are tight today. But the index fingers are pressing down and the knuckles are pressing down. Picking the knees off the mat, keeping the knees bent as you press your chest back. And take a big breath in, lots of length from the fingertips all the way to the sit bones. And full breath out. Come up high onto the balls of the feet and just take your time to walk all the way to the top of the mat. And bring the hands to shins, take a halfway lift, inhale. And the knees soft fold, exhale. So really, really bend the knees as much as you need. We're just going to grab opposite elbows, let the head be heavy, and just gently say yes with the head, say no with the head. And you might stay here for stillness. You might gently sway from side to side, so you can be really intuitive. Or I like to interlace my fingers. Bring my hands to the base of the skull, allow my elbows to draw in, let my head be really heavy, so it's just a gentle pull at the back of the skull. And you can maybe feel that all the way up the spine, that whole fascia line, the whole back chain, from the heels all the way to the neck. Breathing into the back of the heart. And slow breath out. One more, inhale. And releasing the hand, step the right foot back on the exhale, and we'll drop the right knee down. Heel toe the left foot wide, and bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Release the top of the right foot down. And if you have an itchy nose, scratch it. Coming up onto the fingertips, take a big breath in. Either stay here or just walk the hands another hand's distance forward, staying up onto the fingertips. Draw the chin gently in towards the chest. So there's this subtle resistance of dragging the left heel to the right knee. Chin towards the chest as you round. But then see if you can kind of just soften the edges, soften the jaw, tongue, keeping the lips closed and breathing in and out of the nose. And it could be that you want to stay here or walk the hands back in. So the right hand is underneath the right shoulder. Send the left arm up towards the sky. Turn the rib cage to the left, point the thumb down, Bend the elbow and work the forearm behind the back. Then take a breath in, little lean back, right ear to the right shoulder on the breath out. And just a little stretch to the neck as well. And bring the head back to center, release the left arm back up. Left hand down, tuck the right toes under, move the hips back, heel toe that left foot wide and step the left foot back. Gentle rocks from side to side with the hips. And then when you feel ready, downward facing dog, walk the hands forwards. Again, we're just using it as a transition. Pick the knees off the mat. Feeling more into the hamstrings now, you might just soften the knees slightly less. More length for the hamstrings. Come up high onto the balls of the feet on the inhale, walking to the top of the mat on the exhale. Hands to shins, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold breath out. We're going to go straight to it. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Heel toe the right foot wide. Bring the hand to the inside of the foot. Release the top of the left foot down. Spreading the toes of the left foot. Either you stay here or walking hands a hand's distance forwards. Chin gently in towards the chest, subtle rounding of the upper back. And now we're thinking of the right heel dragging in towards the left knee. Breathing in. Either staying here or walk the hands back in, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Send the right arm up on the inhale. Point the thumb to the back of the room, right forearm behind the back, and then lower the left ear to the left shoulder. I know this is a big stretch for the psoas, so we're not going to be here for too long. Keep moving that right shoulder head back, and then send the right arm back up on the inhale. Right hand down, tuck the left toes under, move the hips back gently, heel toe the right foot wide, and then step back. And just rocking the hips from side to side. And then bringing the knees together, move the hips over to one side and then send the legs forwards towards me. Planting the feet down, take the right hand, bring it underneath the right leg and grab a hold of the left ankle, bring it to the right sit bone and then gently step the left leg over. Now if it feels like your pelvis is really tilting back, grab a hold of your pillow for a little bit more height. If there's anything going on with the knees, then you might want to keep this bottom leg extended. So we're going to take a gentle twist here. So right fingertips behind, send the left arm up, breathe in. And then either left hand comes to the right shin or elbow to the outside of the knee. Take an inhale, find more length, and then twist on the exhale. Breathing in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. So every inhale we breathe in more space. Every exhale, get that little bit deeper in the twist. And back to center, breathe in. Release the arms. You might stay here or gently shift the weight forwards and work to stack the knees. So just getting a little bit deeper into the hips now. Grounding that top leg down. Gentle resistance as you lift the bottom leg up. Either staying here or right thumb to the hip crease. Walk the left hand out to the left and lean over towards the left. Maybe stay, maybe the right arm goes up. And bicep alongside the ear. Keep reaching and finding length from the right fingertips all the way to the right sit bone. Take another inhale. Ground into the left hand and come up slow on the exhale. Fingertips behind, lean back, plant the feet down. And we'll switch it. Left hand underneath the left leg, grab a hold of the right ankle, draw it into the left sit bone, and then step the left leg over. So I want both my sit bones to be even and grounded, keeping that left foot grounded. So again, it might be that you need a pillow to help you with this. Left fingertips behind, right arm up. So find lots of length first. Right hand either onto the shin or elbow to the outside of the knee. Breathing in, lifting, opening the heart, and then exhale, twisting from the navel center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing in. Slow breath out. Back to center on the inhale. Release the arms. Either stay or again shift the weight forwards, work to stack the knees. Hips come down, hips are even. Either hold or left thumb to the hip crease. It's because I'm mirroring you, I get a little confused. Then walk the right hand out towards the right and lean over to the right. Either you stay or left arm up. Finding lots of length. Big inhale. Long exhale, keep that left sit bone grounded. Last one, breathing in. Smooth the breath out. Press into the right hand, come back up slow on the inhale. Hands behind you, release the legs on the exhale. We're going to come all the way down onto our back. And hug the knees into the chest and just do little rocks from side to side. And then keeping the knees together, feet together, you might just start to make little circles. It's almost like just a gentle massage for the low back. Circles one way and then the other way. Planting the feet down and then extending the legs forwards for Savasana. Arms out wide, palms facing up, and then really allow yourself to actually take up space. I kind of feel like bringing my arms overhead today, feet really wide. And then allow the breath to expand out. So breathing into the hands, the feet, belly, heart. And then out the mouth, let go. Breathing in, really expand. Gentle pause at the top. Long exhale, release. Last one like that, breathing in, letting go.
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Now you can stay here for as long as you need, yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today.
Om Shanti.
Namaste.
Shanti. Shanti.